everybody, my name is Lindholm and I'm Richfield's Sustainability Specialist. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about composting or organics recycling and how easy it is. So first off, I'm going to be talking a little bit about industrial composting, which is a little different than backyard composting, which is maybe what some of you already do at home. Industrial composting is a little more inclusive in what it includes, and it's also a little easier in terms of you don't have to turn a compost pile. So first of all, the easiest way to participate in industrial composting in Richfield is to sign up for Richfield's Organics Drop-Off program. And you can do that by going to www.richfieldmn.gov/organics, learning more about the program and signing up there. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how you collect your organics at home. And you can do this in a variety of different options, and it's really about figuring out the system that works best for you. This is my own personal home system. It's part of a container, a small trash container, and I put the compost bags in here and then just collect my stuff, and then I bring the bin with me when I dump my compost. This is my actual personal work compost container. It's just an old coffee can that we had laying around. It's really good. I don't keep the cover on because that traps the odors and everything, but you can use plastic coffee containers, you can use plastic gallon ice cream containers. You can keep these containers in your freezer if you're worried about odor or bugs, which is really a minimal issue once you start to do it. You can also keep them under the counter. I keep mine under the counter. This is also another option. They make specialty compost containers. They come in a variety of shapes, sizes, colors, pretty much everything you want. There'll be something to match your kitchen. But you can buy a container and then line it with a compostable bag. And that's really the key part, is getting a certified compostable bag. You can't put your organics in regular plastic bags. So making sure that it is BPI certified. Usually they're green in color, kind of give you a little hint, but you have to be careful because there's a lot of what we call greenwashing out there. And they might be selling them as compostable and they're not really compostable. So that's why we have all this information on the website. And so then I'll talk about what we put into our compost. So if you're familiar with backyard compost, you probably put a lot of food scraps in, which is great. That's the basics of organics, is food. In industrial composting, you can put a lot more items in there. As long as they're compostable, like egg cartons or paper towels or even Kleenex, they can go into the industrial compost collection. And we send out lists to the residents who participate on what is considered compostable and what isn't. Pretty much all food is, so that includes bones, which isn't usually in backyard composting. Things like eggshells, nut shells, lots of random stuff, but it's food. There are very few food items that aren't included in composting. They are gum, because there's plastic in it, black walnut shells, and large quantities of fats, oils, and greases. Household quantities are fine. So as you go up throughout your week, you're accumulating things like banana peels, apple cores, napkins, leftovers from dinner that, gone bad or something like that. You put them all in your compost bin, and then at the end of the week, you tie it up, or whenever it's full or whenever you are wanting to dump it, tie it up. This is important to keep animals out at our dumpsters, and also to keep the smells in. And it really does work. So you tie it up and then you bring it over to one of the sites at Hope Church or Wood Lake Nature Center, and you drop it off, and that's it. You go back home, put a new bag into your bin. That's all there is to it. We're here at the Wood Lake Organics drop-off site, and I'm going to be showing you actually how we drop it off. One note, while the pandemic is still happening, we do ask that when you do come to drop off your organics, you just maintain social distancing next to anyone else who's out here who might be dropping off their organics as well. This could include just staying in your car until they leave, or just staying off to the side, holding your bucket, whatever's necessary, and we just thank everyone for taking this precaution. So really, when you come to the site, it's as simple as opening the lid, because the dumpsters aren't locked, and then dropping your organics in. Close the lid, and that's it.